Morning, everyone. I'm live on Facebook as well as on Instagram. And today we are going to talk about another interesting topic for Nutrition Month. Today's topic is, should I be taking multivitamins daily? Right? So, again, in my practice, this is something I see extremely commonly that, people take a range of supplements starting with multivitamins. And should you be taking a multivitamin? Who are, what are some requirements? When do you absolutely need one? When are you taking vitamins and minerals that are not, really necessary? So we are going to discuss all that in today's video. If you're watching this live, say a quick hi. If you are watching this as a replay, you can put a hashtag as replay, and you can post any of your questions below. So Dr. Dhotre is here watching this live. I'm going to say a quick hi and let's get started, right? So vitamins and minerals, especially like vitamin supplements, they are extremely common. They are one of the most popular, supplements, natural supplements that are sold in United States and Canada as well, right? So about 70% people use a supplement. There was this research done, when you look at older adults, right, especially after you start reaching the age of 40 or 50, people are like, I'm not getting enough requirements from my diet, and that is why I should start taking a supplement, right? So sometimes people use a single supplement, sometimes they take, like, about 54% were taking one to two supplements, and a research study in the Journal of Nutrition found that about 29% people take four or more supplements, right? So the question is, should you be taking the supplements on a daily basis? My number one answer for this is, vitamins can be a good supplement, but vitamins or minerals are never a substitute for a balanced and healthy diet, right? And we have talked all about, macronutrients for this month. I'll be talking about the micronutrients, and I'll also be talking about foods that are specifically beneficial for your gut and foods that are beneficial for brain function in the next sessions, right? So one thing you have to understand is that your supplements, whether it's vitamins, whether it's minerals, they cannot replace a balanced diet, right? Saying that, there are a few reasons where you should consider a multivitamin, right? So the number one reason is that if you are on a limited diet, right, or if you really struggle with your appetite, or if you're an extremely picky eater that does not get a variety of nutrients from your food, that is the time you should consider your vitamin supplements, right? Second thing, if for any reason, if you any surgical procedure has you on a specific diet, or if you're following a liquid diet, or if you're following a restricted diet of any kind, right? An example is when we talk about keto diet, there are mineral deficiencies are extremely common. So in such a diet, you might require to supplement with minerals, right? So that is one condition where you will have to supplement it, right? Now the third condition is when you have a any sort of a condition like Crohn's or colitis or celiac disease, if you have any kind of bowel surgeries, if you've had the gastric bypass, any of the Whipple procedure, right, your body's ability to absorb nutrients is going to be impacted directly, right? And when your body's ability to absorb the nutrients is going to be impacted, you're not going to be able to get vitamins that easily, right? So one thing is, you consider healing from whatever is going on in the body, right? That's going to be the number one thing. But at this time, you can consider taking a supplement, right? If you have a lot of gut dysbiosis, if you have poor gut function, you're not having good amounts of B12, which is also made in the body, right? If you are having any, issues like atherosclerosis or blood getting thicker, higher blood pressure, uh, you're not having enough vitamin K in the system as well, right? If you have poor bone density, you're not picking up calcium, you're not picking up magnesium, right? So these are some considerations where you can actually consider taking nutritional supplements like vitamins or minerals at that point, right? Now, another thing, when you will require, naturally, when you require supplements or vitamins, right, is when you're pregnant. So pregnancy will put an increased nutritional demand on your body. And at the time of pregnancy, you have to ensure that your demands are met while you're feeding, your baby or your fetus is getting enough nutrients as well. So that is the time you should be, having multivitamins. And the fifth reason is what the most people do, that they're very busy and they can't eat a balanced diet. So when you can't eat a balanced diet, try to get as much balance through your diet as possible. But if required, you can definitely add in a vitamin or a multivitamin, right? And if you are feeling tired all the time, right? So these are a few things which again I see in my practice, that people, they feel that I'm extremely exhausted and I need a multivitamin, right? Or I'm having a really low absorption. But if you are not absorbing foods, you need to get that corrected, because you may not absorb the vitamin that you're taking either, right? If you're extremely tired, nutritional deficiencies, definitely like B12 or iron, could be a cause. But there could also be a cause where your, adrenals are out of balance, right? Iron deficiency anemia, osteoporosis, will require you to supplement, but will also require you to work with a practitioner to ensure you're getting the right amounts of nutritional supplements or vitamins, minerals, right? I'm going to say a quick hi to Tara Maria. Thanks for watching. We are talking about, should you be taking a vitamin on a daily basis? And if you have any questions, let me know. Now, I'm going to talk about vitamins specifically, not just minerals, but from a point of view of increased demands on the body, right? Or an actual deficiency. So, when we talk about vision, right? If you're having any problems with your vision, if you're not getting enough beta carotene, which is a precursor of vitamin A, if you really struggle with poor eyesight, one of the things could be the vitamin A deficiency, right? Again, vitamin A, you should not take it at higher doses, right? So don't take it at huge doses, because it's not going to be beneficial. It can deposit in the body, and vitamin A in extremely high doses can be harmful to you. So don't take vitamin A at high doses. Beta carotene is the better option. It is a precursor and it's going to help you with your eyesight. When should you consider taking vitamin B on a daily basis, right? So this is one vitamin that I didn't even know when I was not in the field of nutrition or Ayurveda. I think I've consumed like a ton of vitamin B, because every time when I would study or I had my exams close by, my mom would literally run with, the bottles of, B complex. And she was like, oh, you're getting deficient in B complex. Oh, if you sweat it out, you're getting deficient in B complex, in the summer season. And that is true. If you require your work to be focused, right? If you, like me, use a lot of brain, I sometimes overuse my brain. That's one organ I use the most in my body. So if you are constantly working, if you're into academics, if you're a student, if you are teaching, if you're a creator, if you are using your mind, your brain on a constant basis, you may require excess vitamin B's, right? So vitamin B's are best taken as B complex, because a B complex will give you everything from B1 to B12 rather than taking those individually. And any excess B vitamins that you take will be peed out. So you are going to just flush them out through the urine, right? So there are not many chances that you're going to be extremely high, or the B complex is going to be getting deposited in the body. And adrenals. So NMCJME, she's asking me to talk about adrenals, right? So adrenals are two glands that are sitting on top of your kidneys, and they are responsible for your fight flight syndrome, right? When you are in this fight mode, when you're constantly in a state of stress, your B vitamins, which are the anti stress vitamins, are going to get used up in the body very fast, and they are going to be depleted. So when you are a student, and in my life too, around the times when I have, been around the exam time, if I've been dealing with challenging exams, which I've given a lot of exams in my life, I've taken always the support of B complex, right? So that's my trick for, if you're looking at nutritional supplements, B complex with omega 3 combination, amazing for brain, focus, memory, concentration, exam time formula, right? So B complex and omega 3s can be the best exam time formula for your children. I have always taken B complex as a kid, and I had a fish diet. Growing up, we were pescatarian, so we had a staple of fish diet. We would have a lot of mackerel, and which now I see is rich in omega 3, right? So I think I have been given enough, you know, B12 and or B vitamins and omega 3 throughout my life. And those are the one things I recommend for brain function, right? Now, when it comes to vitamin C is when any stress occurs in the body, right? At a cellular level, or if there's a lot of oxidation in the body, is what we talk about. Certain things like a history of cancer or colds, flus, any other diseases, any other infections, right? Vitamin C is an antioxidant. It's also extremely important to keep your blood vessels healthy, right? So if you are somebody who's having a history of certain conditions where, like atherosclerosis, or if you're constantly getting colds or flus, or if you're constantly falling sick, you have a low immune system, that is the time you can start taking a vitamin C on a daily basis, right? Amla berries are a fantastic source of vitamin C, and I'll be giving some amazing new recipes having this amla berry, right? In my upcoming cleanse. So in spring, I usually host a cleanse. So from the April 11th to April 17th, we are going to do another reset, right? We have an Ayurvedic reset going on. So that's where I'll be using amla berry, which have tons of vitamin C, right? So vitamin C definitely in terms of oxidative stress on the body, there's too much stress due to any other disease, there's lowered immunity, you can start supplementing vitamin C in your life, right? Another thing is vitamin D. In Canada, it looks like a sunny day today. I don't know. It looks a little bit, no, it's kind of cloudy. I think this is the light that's making it look sunny. So if you have a good day in Canada, but it's extremely cold and you're covered, you're not getting vitamin D. Vitamin D is the one thing that you should take every single day from fall straight to spring, right? In the summer, if you are out and about and you're getting adequate exposure to, the sun, then you may, not take it. But otherwise, vitamin D extremely, extremely important when like you require to take it, right, on a daily basis. So that's the one thing you have to keep in mind, that okay, vitamin D, especially if I live in Canada, I am going to need that, right? So of course, take that. uh, Vitamin E, you can take it for your skin, you can take it for the health of the blood vessels, you can take it as an antioxidant, right? It works in conjunction with selenium. um, it can thin the blood a little bit, right? Vitamin K again will have anti-clotting effect on the blood. Vitamin K also is a marker which is taking all the calcium, depositing it into your bones, right? So vitamin E is fat soluble, so don't take high doses. Vitamin K, always take it in conjunction with other things like calcium or something, so it's doing its job, right? Now, what are the possible health risks that are associated with long term use of vitamins, right? So if you are taking extremely high doses of beta carotene, and there are studies done, right? So in cancer smokers, high doses of beta carotene had been linked to, lung cancer. Too much calcium, too much vitamin D, if you're taking it and if you're not absorbing it, right, it can increase the risk of kidney stones. Extremely high doses of vitamin E may lead to either stroke caused by bleeding in the brain, right? Too much vitamin K again is going to interfere with clotting, and especially if you're on blood thinners, that's the time you have to be extremely careful. And taking extremely high amounts of B6 again can create issues with the nerves, right? So my 2 cents are, you can take vitamins and minerals um, in regular doses on the bottle. If you're going for mega doses, always work with a practitioner, right? And if you have taken vitamins for a month's time, for example, right, and if you have not noticed any changes for what you're taking the vitamin, then either there is a problem with the absorption or there is a problem with the quality of the pill that you're taking. Number one thing, always go to a health food store when you're looking your vitamins and minerals. Do not take it from the dollar store. Do not take it from Dollar Tree. Do not take it from extremely cheap sources that you can find in Amazon, because you don't know what you're going to find in there. And then you're putting that into your body, right? And I'm not against dollar store. I shop a lot there, but vitamins are not the things you should buy from a dollar store. That's the number one thing to understand. So, vitamins, minerals, if you are taking it, certain things you should be taken on a daily basis, like vitamin D. Certain things you can take on a daily basis if your body has increased demands, like we talked about vitamin C, right? Or vitamin A for vision. But if you're going for mega doses, do not go on extremely high doses without talking to a practitioner, right? So that's my 2 cents about vitamins and minerals. And again, I have released my spring reset, so I would love for you to join it. We are going to talk about anti-inflammatory foods. I'm rather going to give you at least 25 to 30 recipes with a lot of anti-inflammatory foods. And it's a community of resetters where we follow Ayurvedic diet and lifestyle, and I'm going to actually be a part of the reset with you. Not only will I be talking about the reset and coming live every single day to help and support you, but I'll be doing the reset with you. And this year's recipes are even better than last year. That's the one thing I'm known for, is good food, right? So thank you all for watching. Have a fantastic day. I'm dressed today because I'm attending a holy party after, after the clinic. I'll be in the clinic till about 2 o'clock, and then I'm just going to have some fun with colors. So I hope you guys have a beautiful, beautiful Saturday and Sunday. I will not be live tomorrow. I'll be heading out of town to see my fur baby for the first time. So I won't be live tomorrow. I'll be taking a little bit of a break, but I'll be back Monday at 8:45. I think I'll be posting that ahead of time because I have a 9 o'clock appointment or 9:15 appointment. So I'm gonna see and make sure I post it a little ahead of time. So Sapna, I can post the link here. I'll post the link in the comments. And I'll also start posting the link on my Facebook page. So for people who want to attend the cleanse can definitely join me. And I'll also talk about I'll post a link on the Instagram as well. Thank you, NM. I can't see your name, but thank you so much. Yeah, so we are adopting a 2-year-old German Shepherd puppy. So we're going to see her for the first time, and it's exciting. So we're heading out tomorrow, and we get to see her. We've seen her on video, but due to the COVID protocols, it's like a little challenging, right? So hopefully we'll get her by April, which is going to be super exciting. So I don't know if she can do the reset with us, right? So thank you for watching. Have a fantastic Saturday. Have a fantastic weekend. I will see you all on Monday. Bye for